Hey, Taylor Rapp here from the LA Rams. Shout out to Steve Taylor, the real sports guy, and the honorary Ram. When Steve's talks sports, you better listen. Thanks, Steve from the Rams, for your continued support and love.
Thanks for watching Keeping It Real Sports.
Yes, sir. Rocky Yassin, Keeping It Real Sports.
Appreciate you, brother. All right, man.
With Prince Bell, we rocking with Keeping It Real Sports, and we gonna be on this. We gonna be on a lot of times. I love the platform. Check in. It's the new wave. Like, follow, subscribe, and do all that good stuff.
Come on. Told you I got you. Wanna talk about the game, he can talk about it. Tennis, match, golf, he can talk about it. Don't matter what it is, he can talk about it. Any sport dude, he know about it. Safe boy bum, don't doubt it. If he tell you that it is what it is, the real sports guy in the sand. Talk show game in the bag, man. Rep, gon' have to throw the flag, man. Steve Taylor, and it's over. OVA, game over, they don't play. From the fourth quarter to the ninth inning, NASCAR wheels keep spinning. To the 18th hole, he's still in control. Guy on the go. Coach never missing the play, cause he know the deal. This keeping it real. Sports. Come on. Keeping it real. Yeah. Let's go.
It's the Monday edition of Keeping It Real Sports. Thanks for joining me, boy. Do I have a big show planned for you today, boy? We're going to recap what we saw Saturday night. I'll bring in Dale Parker. We'll talk about what we saw with Albert Bell, an impressive outing for the champion. My hat's off to him. We're going to talk the Michigan drama continues, and of course, we're going to give you the latest on that. And then college football, it is what it is. It's starting to get down to the Final Four. We'll give you a quick look at what this thing should shake out when tomorrow's college playoff committee meets and reveals its poll. And of course, we're going to recap all of that. But first, before we get to all of that, I want to go back to Saturday night to the Glass City Center, where Albert Bell was successful as he had a second round TKO of Bell-Jayson Velez. Very impressive, a short fight indeed, but the champion shows up, shows out. And I bring in Dale Parker on this. We were on hand, ringside, having a chance to check this thing out. Man, give me your thoughts on Albert, and impressive performance indeed.
Hey Steve, thanks for having me on again. It was really an impressive showing that Prince Bell put on Saturday night. And what impressed me the most was that he came in and he was flat-footed in the 2 rounds that the fight went. He didn't come in on his toes dancing around. He came in serious. I guess he realized this guy had went the distance with some real good fighters in the past, so he figured that he had to come in and sit down, put his punches together, and get that victory as early as he did.
Yeah, Ryan Garcia is the fighter that you're talking about, man. And man, it was impressive with me, his mindset, because from the bell rang, he walked right to him and he started throwing punches, man. He listened to what the mass majority was saying, man. He went in and destroyed Bell-Jayson Velez. Velez went 10 rounds toe-to-toe with Ryan Garcia. He goes 2 rounds with the champion here, and it was a done deal. So, man, congratulations to them, and congratulations to Vic, man. A great show that you put on. I had a chance to talk to Vic earlier today, man. A great show that you put on here in the Glass City. The co-main event, the kid from Cleveland was dynamic, and the Argentinian kid that he brought in, man, that was a great fight, man. I'm glad that we have that kind of action in Toledo. Other action that we got is hot off the press. He is suspended, man, and although he is starting to whine about it, man, he spoke today. And what did he say, Dale Parker? Well, he spoke to say that I'm going to speak about it on Friday. Man, come on, man. Your thoughts, man, on this?
Oh, he's going to speak when he go to court, but he won't speak to the media today. You know, the team rallied around, you know, his absence, and they got a big win against Penn State. But the whole thing comes down to, at no point did Michigan ever say that it did not happen. The cheating scandals, when I say it, you know, so you're not denying that it happened. You're just saying that you wasn't provided due process, you know, and the due process is we got you on tape. What more do you need?
Yeah. That don't lie. That don't lie, man. That is the gift that keeps giving, man. I mean, man, we just bring you the latest. He'll talk about it on Friday, so I guess we'll talk about it on Saturday. But what we will talk about right now is college football. I guess coaches are getting fired in the night now, man. Texas A&M fires his coach, and this here is, I mean, this guy won the damn game, Dale Parker. It would have been bad had he not have won the game. He won the game. I mean, damn. I mean, Dale, you mean to tell me your athletic director and your and sports department went to bed with a win and woke up and said, you know, I think we'll be better off with Jimbo Fisher. Hey, but wait, we owe him $76 million. I think we'll be better off without Jimbo Fisher. A $76 million buyout?
Man, you can fire me and give me $76 million any day. You know, but like you said in the beginning, the first thing that I thought was, wait a minute, did I hear this right? They won the game, but he still got fired?
Yes.
You know, you normally don't get fired when you win. You get fired after a loss.
Like,
you know, and
Zach Arnett from Mississippi State, because they follow suit, because see, like, they want to try to be getting the next hot commodity, you know. And so, you know, the names involved with the Texas A&M job is Motor City Dan Campbell, an alum. I'm just saying, I don't think, you know, but that's the name that's being tossed out there.
I don't see him leaving the Lions and unless they put a whole boatload of money on the table, because sometimes, you know, money talks.
Texas, they got it.
I know they got it.
Okay, let me tell you. Let me say this again. Look, a $76 million buyout. They have the money.
Oh, they definitely got the money. You know, they're gonna pay him out over the
I'm
next.
gonna pay you $76 million to stay home.
Stay at home.
Man,
I'll take that deal any day. And one of the other names that surfaced today, I saw on one of the shows, was Lane Kiffin, and I'm like,
yeah.
What is
Lane Kiffin to Texas? Lane Kiffin to Texas A&M makes a lot of sense because they have struggled offensively. They want to be able to move the ball. And if they're going to spend $76 million to get rid of a coach, you know they're going to get a coach, man, that at least can bring in a shiny new product. And that sounds Lane Kiffin to me, you know, because Lane ain't going to get you over the hump, but he'll damn sure make you look good. See, he'll fool the hell out of you, and he'll make you start even talking about him for a while.
Yeah, but
you know,
that AD said they want to get into the CFP, and Lane Kiffin is not going to get you in the CFP. He hasn't got you in the CFP in all the years he's been coaching. What makes you think, or maybe because it's expanding to 12 teams, they'll be able to get in then?
Right. Yeah. And then there you go. There you go. Well, this is how I see this thing, man, coming out, man. This is how it makes the most sense to me. Florida State played with its food again and got away with a win. That man, the quarterback, man, broke his arm. You know, man, poor guy, man. You know, stretch not trying to make a play. But this makes the most sense to me, Dale Parker, man, when it breaks down. And really, when you start to pay more and more attention to it, you'll see that it has validity to it. Let's go back, man, and look at man, our who you gots, man. Man, I told you, man, that 15.5 was just too much, man. I figured Oregon was winning the game, but I didn't think they would be 15.5 point favorite on that. We covered that one. And then this one, we saw that, man. Man, you got to give your hats off to Michigan, man. I mean, those kids, man, play. Man, anytime you run the damn ball 25 plus times in a row, it's like, look, dude, we're going to run the ball and ain't nothing you can do about it. And that's basically what they did.
That was it.
You know. And then this one here, oh man, Missouri. You know, I figured the receiver coming back from Missouri would help get them over the top. Plus, she was giving me a point, man. Man, that was just real good for me, man. So we were able to go 3-0 this week, Dale Parker, in our who you gots on this side.
Yeah, you had a very good
man, that
week.
gets us to a little. Yeah, man. Yeah, good week, man. You know, I had a good week. College, pros was. We'll talk about that in a minute. Let's do some pro football. So, man, as we get, man, into our pro football, man, portion of this thing, man. I mean, man, I guess we have to look at the have-nots, man. And the have-nots, man, I guess we have to start with this guy here, man. And what? I mean, I'm not sure what the hell was going on, but my goodness, man, it was not good, man. To decide to change quarterbacks going into the fourth quarter. I mean, man, time and time again, we've seen dysfunction from this team. I mean, man, since Tom Brady, it hasn't been pretty. Man, that was, man, a couple weeks ago, man, when I had that graphic. So you can add a couple of more L's to that. We're into the 80s and counting, you know, 2-8 this year, man, and it's not looking any better. But, man, the decision to put in another quarterback for the last drive, are you kidding me?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, no, he's not. And I know it was a terrible interception that Mac Jones threw, you know, on that next to the last possession that the Patriots had. You know, they driving on their way to, you know, score a touchdown and take the lead. But I couldn't believe you came in and you put Zappy in there, and Zappy zapped you, you know, trying to do the Dan Marino with the fake spike and throw it over the middle in the double coverage interception.
Yeah. So that was our top storyline for yesterday. But, man, as we get into more storylines, man, he does it again, man. Your guy. I mean, damn, there's no explanation for this now, man. He's just a true professional, man. I mean, this guy, man, is living out of a suitcase practically. You know, finally learning. He don't even know where the damn locker room is. They had to point him in the direction of the locker room at halftime. You know, but this guy just continues to win, man.
Yeah, hey, stay prepared. You know, he got a chance to show, you know, what he could do in Arizona earlier, and Minnesota picked him up when Kirk went down, and they haven't skipped a beat. You know, guys are, like you said, a true professional. He stays prepared. He's ready to go out and play, you know, when his number is called, and his number going to be called the rest of the season. And Minnesota's on a 5-game winning streak, and going to be interested to see what happens the rest of the season, because I know they still got to play the Lions, and that's going to be a big thing.
Twice. So we get it in our pick six, man. Hey, man, where we were good at was this one, man. Pittsburgh, man. Tomlin, their way to another win. It is what it is. It's not pretty. We don't even have to spend a lot of time talking about it. But what we do need to spend time talking about is this one here. We had the Detroit Lions winning this one. I had it 30-27. It was much more than that. But Detroit, the new look Detroit Lions, man, they are Dan Cameron, man. They go for it, man. Not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4, 5 times on 4th down, man. Once it was 4th and 5, and they ran the damn ball and they got 6 yards, man. Motor City, Dan, just, man, motored their way to a victory over the Chargers, man. And when I got to thinking about it, Dale Parker, I want to see you on this. Look, don't the Chargers kind of remind you of the Lions when they had Matthew Stafford and they just couldn't get over the top? Don't it look vaguely familiar to what we were talking about, Dale Parker? Haven't we seen that before?
Oh yeah, it's like going back in time and watching film, just putting different uniforms on because they out there playing.
Right.
That's a good analysis, analogy to say out there remind you of Detroit Lions when they had Matthew Stafford. You're gonna find a way to lose.
Find a way to lose. And that's the difference with this team. They found, like they wouldn't go for it on 4th, unlike the Chargers. The Chargers go for it on 4th, and they hope that they're going to
get it.
The Lions go for it on 4th, knowing we're going to get it.
Right. We expect to make this 4th down play. You got to go out and stop me.
Right. And so, as we move on, man, to the other one, man, that to me the no-brainer of the day, man, was the Niners Jags, man. I had the Niners winning that 27-17. Well, they did much more than that, man. Well, look, the defense, man. Now, when you compare Bosa with Chase Young, it's not even fair anymore, man. And the main difference, man, why everybody was, man, getting off the 49er bandwagon. Dude, when this guy leads your team out, everything is going to be all right. Okay? He let him out yesterday. Everything is going to be all right. That's the dude that sets the tone for them. That's the Debo of that team. And as long as that dude's walking out, they're going to probably win.
Second most important position for a right-handed quarterback, that left tackle. And he comes out, he sets the table and get it done. And plus, Debo was back yesterday, so they're just totally.
Debo came back and did his thing. He did. Hey man, you got a tip of the hat to the Cleveland Browns, man. The Cleveland Browns out Baltimore, man. That's exactly what they did, man. Actually, they come from 14 down, man. Stefanski, I had looked at him when they were down 14-0. Like, what are you gonna do? Well, what they did was chip away. They chipped away, and we started to see glimpses of the old Deshaun Watson. We started to see it. It was good to see, man. Great win for the Browns. And
especially
speaking of great win,
ankle, and having that ankle injury earlier and coming back to play. And just real quick, when the kicker missed the extra point, I just started laughing because I said nobody but Cleveland can do this. To tie the game. Nobody but Cleveland can do this. But they ended up coming back and giving him another chance on the field goal, and he made it. So he's the hero instead of the GOAT.
Yeah, indeed. And then the hero of the day was, man, okay, we've been trying to tell you. We tried to tell you. I'm done picking against this dude now, man. He out Joe Burrow. Told you, look, dude, the reason you left Ohio State because it was dudes like me in the room. It's the reason that you got the hell up out of Ohio State because you saw me coming, okay? I'm the train, and this is what I do. And he give him the OH in his house. I feel you, C.J. Stroud.
Yeah, my favorite moment from that game was when he threw the interception, and as he was walking off the field, one of the Bengals was just chirping at him. He never looked at him, and it was like he had to just say to myself, okay, don't worry about it. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. We got to get the ball back, and I'm going to get you. And that's what he did. Came down and threw that strike, to the tight end, running up the seam. Hey, what else can you do?
Yeah.
Time to go out here and end the game, and that's what he did.
Man, and the most disappointing, I knew this was going to be an ugly game. Boy, I about had the score pretty much right, man, but my goodness, the Jets just refused to win football games another week without the offense scoring a touchdown, man. I mean, man, this is asinine, ASA 10, ASA 11, man, if you get what I'm talking about.
Oh, definitely, man. It was terrible. I watched the last 3 minutes of the game, and that was it. I knew I couldn't stomach any more than that, and I just don't understand how the Jets had back-to-back primetime games, go from Monday night to Sunday night.
Well, because they thought it would have been Aaron Rodgers, and it would have been good had it been Aaron Rodgers, but it's not.
I agree with you on that, but once Aaron Rodgers
got it,
them games should have been flexed.
Yeah, we got to start getting our flex on. Well, I did. I got my flex on, man. Here is my new top 5 NFL power rankings. Dale Parker, I got the Lions at number 5, the Baltimore Ravens at number 4. I've got the San Francisco 49ers back in at number 3. The Kansas, man, I'm sorry, San Francisco, man. I was just playing, man. Out of sight, out of mind. Y'all was on bye last week, okay? Y'all cool, man. We cool. Kansas City, we got to number 2, and Philly, I got them number 1. Dale Parker, before I go to our hoop segment, hey man, we've been giving out NFL mid-season awards. This time it's your defensive player of the year. I've got 4 of them, Dale Parker. Which one of them do you have? Micah Parsons, Mad Max Crosby, or is it TJ Watt or our boy from Cleveland?
I got 95 in the brown and orange because he is wrecking havoc every Sunday. TJ is wrecking havoc too, Max Crosby, and out of Dallas. But man, he is just that brown and orange is in your face all the time. Tied for second in sacks with 11. Got a bunch of pressures, knockdowns, blocked field goals. So I'd definitely give it to him, at the midseason MVP award on the defensive side.
Okay, all right. Hey man, let's talk some NBA hoops. Oh man, we gotta start with your guy, man. You was like, Steve, man, did you see? Yeah, I saw him, Dale Parker. Tyrese Maxey, man, dropped the 50 burger, man, on the Pacers. And I'm gonna tell you something. The Pacers are a pretty good team under the radar. We need to pay closer attention to the Pacers. But the Sixers, man, Tyrese Maxey drops 50, man, in spite of Kelly Oubre being out in an odd accident as he got hit by a car, man, while he was walking, man. I mean, it's odd, but it looks like they're going to be without him for a while. But this cat's performance was so high that his teammate, Joel Embiid, labeled him the franchise. Man, and he ain't far off of it, man. Give me your thoughts, man, on Maxey.
James who? James who? Man, Tyrese Maxey showed last year what he could do. And what Harden gone just puts the ball in his hands, from the opening tip. And he shows you when Joel go to the bench, I'm going to take over. When Joel is in the game, now you got to try to guard both of us on either the screen and roll, or I'm coming off the screen, getting the ball at the 3-point line. He knocked down 7 threes yesterday, and Joel had 37, and he also had 15 or 16 assists in the game. I mean, come on. What else can you say besides James who? You got the cancer out, because you see the cancer went out west, and they haven't won a game since they got it.
Well, it's interesting that you say about that, because They have gone 0-5 since the trade, 0-4 with Harden in the lineup. Harden had 11 whole points last night, and this thing seems to be going out of control as the grease fire grows and grows and grows.
They lost to a 1-win Memphis Grizzlies team without Ja Morant, because he's suspended for the first 25 games of the season.
Right.
And here's the quote to me that says it all about the problem with this team. When they asked Kawhi Leonard, how they were going to all make this work, and Kawhi said, we got a lot of guys on this team that can score the basketball, so I guess I'm just going to have to wait my turn. And this is coming from the only one of the four who's an NBA champion, multiple-time champion,
Kawhi.
And a Finals MVP.
Yeah, Kawhi the quitter. Yeah. I mean, I tell you who's not quitting. Man, your boy, man. Hey, you was high. Yeah, man. Okay, go ahead, man. Talk about him. Man, hey, man, tell us what's going on with Luke.
Man, Luka is on a mission. And that's all I can say. He's on a mission. Come on, man. 81% from the field the other day. Triple-double just when he walk in the gym. Luka is a bad man. And you got Dallas playing good. I still don't think they got enough, but he got them playing good, and he's going to be a problem the whole season long.
So, Dale Parker, so far in this season as it's going on, give me your biggest surprise.
The Houston Rockets. That's my biggest surprise. I know they went out and they picked up Van Fleet, but I think the addition of Ime Udoka as the head coach to that team, has really turned them around. They're playing great defense because, that's what got Boston going, when they made their run in January of his last year coaching there and made it to the NBA Finals when he got them to buy in on the defensive end, and that's what they're doing. They just beat the defending champs on Saturday. They beat the Lakers. They beat the Kings twice. They beat the Pelicans. So my early season, surprise team is the Houston Rockets.
Okay. All right. Hey, man. Man, my only thing, again, man, is my take on the Spurs is that we got to get a point guard, and it's got to happen sooner than later, man. The inability to close games out, man, that's because you don't have a point guard to be able to facilitate in clutch situations, man. I'm not knocking the young talent that's on the team, but, man, you just can't, depend on a 19-year-old to just burden all the load, man. That's not fair. Monday night football tonight, the Bills, man, they play host to Russ, and let's ride. Man, who you got?
As much as I hate to say it, being a Dolphins fan, I got Buffalo. I know they've been real in the past few weeks, got a lot of injuries on both sides of the ball, but they can't lose to Denver today. They lose to Denver today, that'll put them 2 behind Miami, and I know they got Miami one more time this year, but I think if they lose to Denver today, their confidence will definitely be shot going into, the final 6-7 weeks of the season.
Yeah, man. I was the guy who first, when Brian Daboll left to go to the Giants, I was the guy that said, I'm not so sure, because I knew about Ken Dorsey. And Ken Dorsey has not disappointed me. He has had tantrums in the press box. He calls a very Dow Jones-ish game, meaning it's up and down. You don't know what you're going to get from him. You got running backs, but you don't use them. You don't know what you're going to get. There's no stability. And now Josh Allen is starting to regress and become more of the Josh Allen that we saw pre-Brian Daboll. So it's a lot of questions that I have from him, and I think personally the window has closed for the Buffalo Bills, but I think tonight they'll be able to get it done. But I tell you what, is they're going to get a spirited effort from the Denver Broncos, because the Broncos are serious. They're about business tonight. The thing that I took a little bit strange is the fact that they painted the Buffalo Bills emblem in the middle of their practice facility, and they played Buffalo Bills music and Monday Night Music all week at practice. So that tells me that they're serious about this. This could be a good game, man, because we know the Buffalo Bills stand for, boy, I love losing on Sundays. Good thing this is a Monday. So there you go, man. Hey, look, man. Once again, man, much love to the champion, our Prince Bell, man, getting his job done, man. Hey, man, I mean, man, we got love for Pulse Boxing, man, and Vic over at Pulse Boxing, man, gave us the VIP treatment, man, gave us great seats, ringside, man. Much love to you, man. Looking to do more events with you. And I'm looking forward to doing more shows for you, man. Make sure you tune in, like, subscribe, and share the content, man. Tell a friend to bring a friend so we can all be friends. And until Thursday, I wish he's. Make sure you chuck them deuces, man. Hey, man, make sure you catch the game tonight. We'll see you on Thursday.
Come on. I told you I got you. Wanna talk about his game, he can talk about it. Tennis, match, golf, he can talk about it. Don't matter what it is, he can talk about it. Any sport dude, he know about it. Safety boy bum, don't doubt it. If he tell you that it is what it is, the real sports guy in the sand. Talk show game in the bag, man. Rep, don't have to throw the flag, man. Steve Taylor, and it's over. OVA.